Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got not one, but two massive Bravo-related stories making headlines. And trust me, both are messy in very different ways. First, Bravo's very own Andy Cohen is spilling details on the future of some of the biggest Real Housewives franchises, from Beverly Hills to New Jersey, even Rhode Island. Yes, you heard that right, Real Housewives of Rhode Island. He went all in during an episode of Andy Cohen Live, and now fans are buzzing about what's coming next. And then, we've got a story that is literally jaw-dropping. Former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Denise Richards is in the middle of a bitter divorce from Aaron Phypers. And he just exposed the shocking condition of her $3.5 million Calabasas mansion. We're talking piles of junk, stained carpets, clutter everywhere, and dozens of dogs. He claims this is how she left it. Buckle up, because this is wild. Andy Cohen on the future of Real Housewives. Whenever Andy Cohen speaks about the Housewives, fans listen. He's not just the host of those legendary reunion shows. He's the mastermind behind the entire Real Housewives universe. So when he dishes on upcoming seasons, fans know to grab their notebooks and their wine. On his SiriusXM show, Andy Cohen Live, Andy opened up about what's next for several major franchises, and even teased some fresh faces and new cities. Let's start with the shocker, the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. That's right. Bravo is officially diving into the smallest state with some big personalities. Andy hyped it up saying, "It's going to be really good. We're almost done filming the season." According to him, the cast is heavily Italian, thanks to Rhode Island's close cultural ties to New York and New Jersey. His words, "You do not want to flaunt with the people from Rhode Island." That's exactly the kind of fiery energy Housewives fans live for. And it gets even juicier. RHONJ star Dolores Catania apparently has a friend in the new RHORI cast and is expected to make a guest appearance. So yes, we might see crossover drama brewing right from the start. Now let's talk about New York. The reboot of RHONY hasn't exactly gone as planned. While Bravo took a bold swing by refreshing the entire cast, the ratings and fan reactions weren't what they hoped. Andy admitted production is making changes, bringing in new women for the upcoming season. He didn't commit to a specific number, saying, "A few have been determined. We haven't rounded it out yet." Translation, the reboot isn't dead, but expect a shakeup. Moving on to Beverly Hills, which continues to be one of Bravo's crown jewels, Andy confirmed season 15 has wrapped filming and teased, "It's so good." Based on the timing, many fans are speculating that Alexia Umansky's wedding might be the season finale, though Andy didn't officially confirm. And here's the twist. Yes, Denise Richards filmed with the cast a few times this season. Andy said Denise knows new housewife Rachel Zoe and that they're okay. Interesting timing, given Denise's off-screen drama, which we'll get to later. Then there's New Jersey. The Garden State has been a housewife staple since 2009, with iconic table flips, explosive family feuds, and unforgettable one-liners. But lately, fans have been nervous after rumors swirled about production delays and possible cancellations. Andy shut those rumors down. He confirmed Bravo is indeed working on the new season of RHONJ, saying, "We are taking our time with these shows. When we bring them back, we want to get them right." He also brought up Atlanta as an example, saying Bravo took their time with that franchise and feels like they've got it right again. Of course, fans are divided on that point. Some loved Atlanta's most recent seasons, while others felt like the spark just wasn't there compared to the glory days with Nene Leakes and Portia Williams. Either way, the message is clear. Bravo isn't rushing anything. They want quality over quantity, and Andy's confident fans will be happy once the new seasons air. So, to sum it up, Beverly Hills is thriving, New Jersey is on the way, New York is getting another shakeup, and Rhode Island is ready to make a fiery debut. Andy Cohen basically just gave Housewives fans a buffet of drama to look forward to. But while Andy is planning the future of Bravo, one of his stars from the past is dealing with some very dirty, and I mean literally dirty, problems at home. Denise Richards and Aaron Phypers' messy divorce drama. Enter Denise Richards and Aaron Phypers. What was once a glamorous Hollywood marriage has now turned into one of the messiest divorces we've seen in a long time. And when I say messy, I'm not just talking about the legal battle. We're talking about an actual house that looks like a hoarding nightmare. Here's the situation. Denise and Aaron used to live in a $3.5 million mansion in Calabasas. But 2 years ago, Denise moved out after filing a restraining order against Aaron, following domestic violence allegations. Since then, Aaron has been living in the home. Not alone, but with his parents, his brother, and a whole pack of dogs. At one point, Aaron admitted there were as many as 36 dogs living in the house. These days, it's down to around 15. Still a lot. Now, Denise recently wanted to go back to the house to collect her pets. But because of the restraining order, she couldn't legally enter. Her solution? File for eviction. She wants Aaron and his family out, claiming they haven't paid rent and have severely damaged the property. Aaron, however, is clapping back, and he's doing it very publicly. He invited Inside Edition cameras into the home, and what they filmed was shocking. The upstairs area looks completely trashed. Piles of clothes, stuffed animals everywhere, stained rugs, cluttered countertops, and bathrooms overflowing with half-used toiletries and old makeup. It honestly looks like something out of TLC's Hoarders. Aaron pointed to the mess and claimed, "This is how she left it." He insists Denise is to blame, not him or his family. Because of the restraining order, he says he's not even allowed to touch her belongings. So he and his parents have been confined to living downstairs while all of Denise's stuff sits upstairs, untouched and collecting dust. He even went as far as criticizing Denise's shopping habits, saying she buys makeup and keeps buying makeup and gets more makeup. He suggested she has a hoarding issue, not just with products, but also with dogs. She has a thing with dogs. I don't know if it's hoarding, it's something, he told the cameras. For Denise, this is obviously humiliating. She claims Aaron and his family are the ones who destroyed the home, leaving it in a state of disarray. And she's pushing hard to evict them and take back control of the property. But after Inside Edition aired the footage, public opinion started to split. Some fans feel bad for Denise, saying Aaron is exploiting her and trying to ruin her reputation by airing her dirty laundry, literally. Others, though, say the footage speaks for itself. If that's how she left the home, it raises serious questions about her lifestyle behind the Hollywood image. Either way, the situation is heartbreaking for the animals caught in the middle. Aaron said at one point there were 36 dogs inside the house. Even now, with 15 still living there, it's far from ideal conditions. Piles of trash, clutter, and filth are no place for that many pets. Recently, a judge approved Denise's request to go back into the home to collect her belongings and her dogs. So sooner rather than later, she'll be face to face with the reality of what's left behind. And something tells me the cleanup process is going to be overwhelming. It's a dramatic, sad, and very public chapter for Denise Richards. From starring in the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills to now having her home compared to a hoarding nightmare on Inside Edition, the fall from glamour to chaos couldn't be more stark. So, there you have it. Two very different but equally juicy stories from the Bravo universe. On one side, Andy Cohen is teasing fans with exciting updates about the future of Housewives, new cities, new cast shakeups, and promises of big drama. On the other side, Denise Richards and Aaron Phypers are locked in a divorce battle that's spilling into the public eye with shocking images of a trashed mansion and dozens of dogs living in chaos. What do you think? Whose side are you on in Denise and Aaron's feud? And are you excited for the new Housewives cities? Let me know in the comments below.